Number 1, 1988 Overseas Monk 42, Daytona Beach, Florida. We're kicking off today's list with the most affordable boat, and we'll be working our way up in price from there. First up is this 1988 Overseas Monk 42-foot trawler, coming in at $119,000. According to the seller, she's in the water and ready to go. She's powered by twin Cummins diesels, has great air conditioning, a generator, and a 2-stateroom, 2-head layout with a galley down. The shallow draft of just 3.5 foot opens up a lot of anchorages that deeper boats can't reach. Both fuel tanks have been replaced, the flybridge has a full enclosure, and she's been owned by a retired engineer for over 12 years, which says a lot about how she's been cared for. The Monk 42 was designed by Ed Monk, one of the most respected naval architects in Pacific Northwest trawler history. These are full displacement hulls built for real long-range cruising, and at this price point, this is a very solid entry into the classic trawler world. Number 2, 1990, Grand Banks 46 Classic, $129,500, Brunswick, Georgia. The seller calls her part of the plan, and she's a strong example of the model. Twin Caterpillar 3208 turbocharged engines at just over 4,000 hours each, with a Westerbeeke 15 kilowatt generator. The layout includes a pilot house salon, a galley down, a V-berth forward, and an aft stateroom with its own en-suite head. Recent upgrades include new air conditioning units throughout, new AGM batteries installed in 2023, and a life raft purchased in 2022. Electronics include dual Garmin multifunction displays, a closed array radar, and a Raymarine autopilot. The seller also notes a major price reduction on this one. The Grand Banks 46 Classic is one of the most iconic production trawlers ever built, and widely considered the sweet spot of the Grand Banks lineup. A well-equipped example like this, with solid safety gear and recent upgrades, is always in demand. Number 3, 1979 Marine Trader 50 motor yacht, $139,600, Islamorada, Florida. The seller describes this boat as a great liveaboard right in downtown Islamorada, or equally ready to go cruising. She's powered by twin Perkins T 6354 turbo diesels with low hours, backed by a Westerbeeke 8.5 kilowatt generator. The walk-through engine room is a real highlight. And back in 2013, the engine room was refit with custom aluminum fuel tanks built to U.S. Coast Guard standards. 2 heads with Raritan electric toilets, an en-suite aft stateroom, and a middle cabin that's currently set up as an office but can easily be converted back. Marine Trader 50s from this era were built in Taiwan, known for their heavy construction and spacious layouts. They're a popular choice for the Great Loop or full-time liveaboard use, and finding one with low-hour Perkins turbos and a proper walk-through engine room is a genuine plus. Number 4, 1989 Grand Banks 42 Classic, $145,000, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Meet Naughty Dream. According to the seller, she has all the classic Grand Banks hallmarks, traditional lines, teak decks, a high bow, full keel, and hard Chinese. Twin Caterpillar 3208 engines at 375 horsepower each give her the ability to cruise at 8 to 10 knots for long passages, or push up to around 20 knots when needed. Engines are sitting at about 3,800 hours. Below 2 staterooms and 2 heads, with the aft stateroom redesigned around a queen walk-around berth. The hardtop flybridge has full canvas and isinglass enclosures, double captain's chairs, and a chest freezer. Bottom paint was fresh in 2025. The Grand Banks 42 is often called the most successful trawler design of all time, and it's hard to argue with that. Wide side decks and side entry doors make her very manageable shorthanded, and the Caterpillar 3208 engines in these boats are well known for their reliability. Number 5, 1981 Marine Trader 50, $162,000, Annapolis, Maryland. The seller is upfront that this boat has been through a significant amount of recent work. Highlights include a brand new port engine, 2 new transmissions and couplers, new fuel tanks, a fresh epoxy hull with 2 coats of bottom paint, new waste tank, new black water plumbing, 3 rebuilt heads, fresh zincs, prop speed on the running gear, a new air conditioning pump, fresh exterior varnish, and an updated salon interior. That's a serious amount of heavy lifting already done for the next owner. Marine Trader 50s are well known for their large salons, comfortable staterooms, and generous deck space. They're a popular platform for the great loop or full-time liveaboard life. When you find a 50-footer with this level of recent work already completed, it's worth taking seriously. Number 6, 1999 Mainship 430 Trawler, $165,000, Marathon, Florida. According to the seller, this is a well-maintained example of the model, with a 3-stateroom, 2-head galley-up layout. Power comes from twin Caterpillar 3126 engines, replaced in 2005 with low hours, plus a Kohler generator at just 1,000 hours. Recent upgrades include new Garmin electronics, new flybridge canvas and isinglass, new house batteries, a buff and polish done in August 2024, a 2022 10-foot high-field tender with a 15-horsepower Tohatsu outboard, a new salon air conditioning unit, and a portable Rainman water maker. Located in the Florida Keys and described as ready for extended cruising or liveaboard use. The Mainship 430 is a well-regarded American-built fast trawler, known for its efficient semi-displacement hull and spacious 3-stateroom layout. Low-hour replacement engines paired with a solid list of recent upgrades make this a particularly interesting listing. Number 7, 1989 Grand Banks 46 Classic, $192,500, Charleston, South Carolina. The standout detail here is the engine hours, approximately 3,075, which is genuinely low for a 1989 boat. Recent work includes a bottom job completed in June 2025, a new freshwater pressure tank, a new battery charger, a completely new Grand Banks refrigeration system, a freshly serviced generator, and a brand new bimini top with full enclosure, 2 staterooms, 2 heads, a spacious teak salon, and dual helm stations. Compared to the earlier Grand Banks 46 on this list, this one has lower hours and fresh maintenance at a higher asking price. Both are strong examples of one of the finest trawler designs ever built. For a buyer planning to put serious miles on a boat, those lower hours matter, and they're genuinely hard to find on a vessel this age. Number 8, 2006 Nordic Tug 32 Plus, $194,900, Essex, Connecticut. The seller calls her Puffin, and she's a well-documented boat. Single Cummins 270 horsepower diesel with just under 2,900 hours, and she's been berthed in fresh water for the last 10 years, which is a real advantage for the condition of the hull and running gear. The forward owner's cabin has a queen berth and a proper door for privacy. Salon and pilot house cushions have been recently reupholstered. On deck there's a Lofrans windlass, a Rockna anchor with 120 foot of all-chain rode, a side power bow thruster, and a solar panel. A 2024 survey gave glowing comments about the owner's maintenance, and 6 pages of service records are available. Number 9, 1989 Hatteras 74 Cockpit Motor Yacht, $215,000, Brentwood, New Hampshire. This is a big one. The seller is offering a 74-foot Hatteras Cockpit Motor Yacht, originally built as a 65-footer and later extended. 4 staterooms, 4 heads, a new salon interior, Detroit 12V 71 turbocharged diesels, a 20-kilowatt Onan generator, Naiad stabilizers, a water maker, and a 13-foot dinghy with a 40-horsepower Yamaha outboard. A survey was completed in March of 2026. The bottom has been freshly painted, and the seller says she's ready to go. Hatteras is one of the most storied names in American motor yacht building. The Detroit 12V 71 diesels are legendary for their durability and long service life. At this price for 74 foot of Hatteras, it's an extraordinary amount of boat for the money. That said, a thorough survey and sea trial are absolutely essential before committing to a vessel of this size and age. Number 10, 2016 Ranger Tug's R29S, $225,000, Port Townsend, Washington. The seller introduces this one as Saltaire, a 2016 Ranger Tug's R29S, measuring just over 33 foot overall, powered by a Volvo D4 260 horsepower inboard diesel, cruising comfortably at around 13 knots. The semi-displacement fiberglass hull gives you a good balance of efficiency and performance. 2 cabins, a well-appointed head, 6 batteries across 4 banks, and an electric windlass. The Ranger Tug's R29S is one of the most popular small modern trawlers on the American market, built in Washington State with a strong reputation for quality and clever use of space. These boats hold their value extremely well. At $225,000, this is on the higher end for the model, so a current survey is worth doing, but if it checks out, this is a very capable and comfortable small cruiser. That would be it for this episode. Please leave a like and subscribe for more. See ya.